My sinuses. I tried to blow my nose before the 30-second countdown. It didn't work. I apologize. Welcome to the Bet Win Repeat Show. I am Detroit Lenny here with Picks and Parlays. We are going to talk a little sports today. Let's talk a little NBA. We're going to talk a little NHL. We're going to talk a little bit of everything here. We also have a little thing in college basketball they call the national championship. That'll be happening today, San Diego State and UConn. So we're going to talk with Sean Higgs today. He's going to be on. Terry Edelman's going to be on. We'll probably also talk a little MLB. Seeing how that's in full swing today. Only 3 NHL games, so not a lot of NHL. No NBA today, so oh, happy day. No NBA. I respect the NBA and the fact that take the day off, let these kids in that national championship get that spotlight, get all of that. So let's get into I don't like the way this hat looks. This hat bugs me. Let's get into, let me bring up a graphic contest-wise. Jeff Bradley. Jeff Bradley is the winner of the Bet Win Repeat Weekly contest. Jeff Bradley wins. Jeff Bradley he won $100 and a t-shirt. So Jeff Bradley, all you have to do is, that's the weekly contest that starts today. Starts every Monday. Start of the new week. Starts every Monday. It's on the Facebook contest page. It's Picks and Parlays contest. Group page, go groups, Picks and Parlays, or facebook.com/groups/Picks and Parlays contest. You go there, you'll see featured section up top, pinned at the top. You'll see where to join the weekly contest. It starts every Monday for $100. Last week's winner is Jeff Bradley. He made it all. He won yesterday on yesterday's pick. So congratulations to him. He took down Chris Glisson. Like I said, Jeff, don't forget to just email Craig at picksandparlays.net which contest you won, mailing address so he knows where to send your shirt, shirt or hoodie size, shirt size in this particular incident or contest, and PayPal information so he knows where to send your money. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. So send that away. That'll get you started over there. Do all that. And then what else do we have today? Kind of a decent day in MLB that's happening right now, or gonna happen, I should say, today. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you haven't watched the Parlay Party, it's out on the Facebook group page, and it's also on the YouTube page. It's out in the social media world out there. It's going to be a trend for me, is going to be whoever's playing the Tigers run line. So today incident is the Houston Astros. I just think anytime you can get a team that's going to go deep in the MLB playoffs, if not, I think they could compete for a World Series, the Astros, against a team that's going to be fighting to stay out of the worst out of all of them. So that's that. Head over to chat, say what's up. Good morning, Rickett. What's happening? What's happening? Good morning to you. Hope you're joining the Facebook page, just like the Handicap 10, like the month contest, except the weekly version of it is on the Facebook page. So got to join that. Tate's in there. Tate finished tied for 4th place in the Handicap 10 last month. He had a good month. And we were doing good, Tate, in the weekly contest. We were doing like real good. And then Friday came, and then that was the end of that. So, but yeah. The Gold Eagle. Good afternoon, guys, gals. Afternoon. Look at that hair. Jesus, Lenny. This is what happens when Lenny rolls out of bed, puts a hoodie on, and throws a hat on and says, all right, let's get on with the day. So there's that. I took the parlay, of course. Of course you did. It's plus 500 today. Well, 3-team MLB is back, baby, and we're going to have a lot of 3-team parlays. No Nerfies. I'm not on any Nerfies today. I don't really dig a lot of Nerfies today. There's some, I like the Mets, Brewers, on hockey mode. Brewers Nerfie. I do like that Nerfie. Don't hate the Twins Marlins Nerfie, but last year Marlins Nerfies were not a thing. So, I don't know. So don't hate all that. I want an authentic, show-worn, autographed Lenny hoodie. Holy crap. I only got this hoodie, bro. I'm not autographing this and sending this to you. What's wrong with this? This is my go-to. This hoodie's so soft and just feels, it's just like, it's perfect for my kind of weather because it's not a real thick hoodie. Like, you guys might not like it because if you live in the cold weather states, but for me, you know, that 50 to 60 degree weather with the wind gets a little chilly. This is a perfect cut hoodie. It's not a lightweight hoodie, but it's not a heavy hoodie either. There you go. My hoodie breakdown on Bet One Repeat show. Tate, what's happening? Missed day one, but went 2-0 yesterday. Make up for it. I missed day one too. Not really. I went 0-2, but yesterday I did go 2-0. So I'm right. We're right there. 2-2. Tate, where are you at? What's up, Lenny? What's up, Lane Elliott? What's happening? Plus 130 winner for the monthly contest. I showed Tate and Brian. I sent them a picture of some different contest prizes that I'm looking into. And one of them is like a championship ring, like a big, gaudy, just in your face, obnoxious picks and parlay Bet One Repeat championship ring. And then if you won the contest like this month, April, you would say like Bet One Repeat April 2023 champion, or something like that. Just something god awful. I love the description of the ring. Actually said, this ring is big. It's not your grandmother's pearls or something like that. I don't know, something like that. It said it was like not your grandmother's family heirloom or something. This is, you know what I mean. It was pretty funny. So those are just some things. I want to get a championship like WrestleMania was last weekend or Saturday, Sunday. The kids were all about it. I can't say just the kids. I was too. I was like a 12-year-old, but I want a championship belt. But then I got to win it, you know. So they are very nice, very nice. Tate says, I'm only posting updated HC picks every week. Best way to know where you are or where others stands is if everyone puts their own records in. Facts. Tate the Great coming in with bombs. That's true. It's real easy, folks. You want to know where you're at or where everybody else is at? Post your own damn records. I like that, Tate. You could post once a week. When it gets later in the month where it's like closer and there's like 4, you know, last week or so, maybe update that I get. But right now, there's like probably 50 people in there. And that's a lot. That's 100 picks a day. So yeah, I get it. 2-2. Yeah, we're all 2-2. Tiffany coming in. Tiffany Daniels, how you doing? How are you? What up, Rickett? Sean Higgs wants to know where you at, Tate. Where you at? Bring Sean Higgs in here to yell at Tate.
Yeah, where the heck's Tate? He didn't come in today. Real nice, Tate. I see how it is.
Real nice, Tate. Real nice, Tate.
Whatever.
He shows up to Bet One Repeat. He says Higgs, no. He's gonna watch it later and give you a thumbs up.
I get it. Ricketts comes in usually late in the show, like he's rolling out of bed or whatever he's at. He grabs a little tail end midday money and rolls into the Bet One Repeat show. I'm
always on either if I'm on at the beginning of the show, that means I don't have a lot to do that day at all. But if like this, I caught the last 10 minutes of the show, I got everything set up for the day, all the free pick rooms, everything we got to do. And then I'm like, all right, I got like 10, 15 minutes. Let's see what Higgs is babbling about today.
you know, you could come into the live chat. You know how to get here. You don't have to.
I know. Yeah, I know how to get there. I know the road. I've been down the road. Yeah. But hey, you know, I like interacting with the chat. I like being behind the scenes and just kind of stirring the pot in the chat, you know, riling them all up. Like, you know,
yeah. I did that today. A newer guy was like, I was bashing Steph Curry. He's like, what is going on here?
I haven't seen King D. Where you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been, man?
I'm not going to with the King. He's got a 3-month-old. He's busy.
That's, you know, I've been there, done that, man, a few times. I watched and didn't comment. No way. I'm stopping you right there. I was going to comment about Curry, but didn't want to increase the hatred. Okay, now we know. I did see that. I came in like right when the hatred for Steph was in full effect. And I don't, you know, what's funny is my 10-year-old, like, B Money, we call him B Money. He loves himself. He thinks Steph Curry's best thing to ever play in the NBA. And I'm like, you're 10. I get it. For a 10-year-old, I could understand how you think that. But let me show you some bad boy video. And I made him watch the 30 for 30 NBA bad boys on the Pistons. And he was like, well, that's a foul. And I'm like, no blood, no foul, man. That's not how we played basketball when I was your age.
They let him play.
That's fouling.
I mean,
that's fouling, Lenny. That's what he says. That's fouling.
Like these guys have guys ejected from the stands for heckling them. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah.
What is that about?
NBA should be sponsored by Charmin. That's all I'm going to say.
Come on. Don't tell me these guys are better. You're not better. I mean, I guess because you're bubble wrapped, you're better.
Yeah. You live your life in a puddle. King D, this is a Monday through Friday morning show for picks and parlays. It's bet, win, repeat. We're here Monday through Friday, 1:00 Eastern. So stop by, different guests. Higgs is the Monday guy. He starts our week off. Everybody else tries to fill his shoes. It doesn't work. It's just what happens.
That's because I got a size like 13 and a half, maybe 14. Anytime between 13 and 14, depending on the brand. So they're tough. They're big shoes to fill.
Big shoes, big pantry. Keep all the tune in.
Yes,
all that good stuff. Higgs, what do you got going? How do we feel about some MLB today? There's a lot.
I feel pretty good. I got 11 MLB games today. I got 11 on tap.
I saw that we're both on the Astros run line.
Hunter Brown's a kid I really like a lot. I like that kid a lot. I was saying in the show, I got a little autograph. He signed one of my Space Cowboy jerseys with my daughter.
Okay.
Actually, it's hanging in her closet. It's not like I'm like, oh, I'm going to sell this on eBay. No, it's cool. He signed jerseys. It was nice of him. But he's a kid I like. He's really good. And the lineup's really good.
I said earlier, I couldn't find
a
lot of the void that Justin Verlander kind of left. I think he's going to fill up some of that. And I said this on my little parlay party show, whatever, this morning. This is a trend for me. It's going to be all year. Whoever's playing the Tigers probably going to get them on the run line.
You have to.
And
I was high on the Tigers.
Kind of life.
I was high on the Tigers coming into the season, and then I realized that their entire pitching staff is still totally decimated and not returning. All these guys.
Horrible. And their offense is bleak at best.
Well, listen, I like Riley and Torque, but until you do something as a rookie and you're going to be pressing because it's a bad team.
I'm probably just going to – it might be a wake up and bet against the Tigers and on the run line and, prove me wrong. I took them under 69.5 wins. I'll be honest with you, I probably would have took them under 64.5 straight up. I have said I'd take them under 60, but I would take them under 64.5 right now. I don't believe this team is going to rival the Oakland A's as far as the worst team in baseball.
Yeah. Tomorrow you got Matt Manning versus Framber. Again, if I'm laying 120, I don't mind laying a 120-ish or 130 there with Houston.
No, not even a little bit. I'll take the Tigers. I'll take the Tigers Thursday. It's their home opener against the Red Sox.
All right.
And then Spencer Turnbull against Chris Sale.
That's fine. We'll fade Sale, sure.
Yeah, we'll do that day. But
I'm not looking to bet on the Red Sox that way. I'm more of an over Red Sox guy. Though today's tough against the Pirates. Though, Pirates are nothing in that one. But yeah, I like I know we just kind of like shoot it when we come in here, but I like Milwaukee an early game. Milwaukee home opener. It was a -120. I kind of like that. I don't like Cookie. And some RBI props. Again, 29-56 plus 19.55 with our player props so far. Basically, they're all a lot of RBI props, Lenny. Some run props, but I like Adame plus 165 ribby, Tells 175, Contreras 230 ribbies, and for the Mets, McNeil 185 and Kana 230 ribbies. So, we hit 2 of those. It's a nice winning day.
Can't take 2-0 all day.
I joke in the NFL like 3-2 is 60% over 100 games. 2 and 3 at plus money, and you're making $35 every 2 and 3 day. It's nice. It adds up.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by great win-loss records in baseball.
No.
Because you could just be a huge fave guy. Oh, yeah, look at this. I'm 34-14. But you could be down money because you're laying 170 every game.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing all that. I do and speaking of that, the AL Central division, I like the Twins. I know they started out 3-0, but I like the Twins. I like the Twins this year to make some noise in that division with the Guardians.
Yeah.
But I like the White Sox out of that division. Just
The Twins have a sneaky good lineup that people don't talk about, and I like the staff. It's not a sexy staff. It's like, all right, Tyler Mahle, like, oh, really, Tyler Mahle or Sonny
yeah,
Gray or Joe Ryan or Kenty Medina. It's like a bunch of guys who are just decent major league starters. There's nobody gonna come in there and blow your socks off and go 18-3 with a 2.20 ERA with 280 Ks or 230 Ks, whatever. But it's good enough to be competitive. And that Tristan McKenzie loss is big for Cleveland. Like they're built on pitching. You lose a big cog in your thing that moves everybody up. It kind of weakens another part of your deeper rotation. So that's going to hurt for 2 months.
Yeah, absolutely. No NBA today. Small light. You don't have any. Yeah, right.
You got
happy day.
There's a college basketball game apparently or something.
I heard there is. I was just going to bring that up. There is one of those. I heard it's a big one too. Something about the national championship.
Oh, interesting.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's kind of. I never heard of this one team, San Diego State. Never heard of
them. So this went from a 6 to a 7.5. I even saw some 8s out there. Now, if I got to grab an 8 at San Diego State, if that was an opener at 8, I'd be like, you know what? UConn in a route. Like if that opened at an 8, I would be, yeah, they're begging to take San Diego State, and UConn's going to win by 13. But it didn't. It was like a 6.5. Then it was a 7.5, which makes sense. But UConn at 5.5, 6. I would lean UConn 7.5, 8. I'm going to take the points because I think we can play some defense.
Okay.
I mean, UConn's really good, and they haven't been really challenged. I think Iona have a nice first half against them. Other than that, they've been excellent. But San Diego State is a physical bunch. I don't think they're going to be intimidated. You've all but crowned UConn the champion, so they're going to have a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah,
I'll take the points.
I mean, everybody thinks this is the most lopsided.
Yeah, although I do like the over though, Lenny. I think that it was 131 and went up to 132. I could lean over because I think UConn's going to score their 70s in the 70s, but I don't think that San Diego State's going to be in the 50s. I think they'll get to the 60s to push it to the over.
So I love UConn team total over 69.5. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And but keep that in mind. I also like San Diego State. I got to have 7.5. I love the plus 7.5. So I think this game gets it. I think this game ends up UConn low 70s, San Diego State high 60s, like
75, 69 or something like that. 74, 60, something along those. Yeah.
I still think you get over the total. So I didn't even look at the total, but I mean, if I like UConn at 70 to get into 70s, I don't think UConn's going to blow them out. Let's put it that way. I don't think there's no double digit wins here. It's 7.5. I think I like that. So, over. Tate says he agrees too. Oh, now you want to comment on stuff, Tate? Okay, you don't comment on this. Tate knows I'm messing because we're in a group chat together on Facebook. We mess around all night. Over in the UConn, he agrees there. Lean over in the first half.
We got Terry. Terry's ready to roll in here with some hockey.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Terry. No, I didn't forget about you, Terry. I was just talking college basketball, and I know you hate college basketball. You got to play. We're gonna bring Terry Edelman. Terry Edelman, everybody.
Well, you didn't forget me because I'm not technically supposed to be here for 9 minutes, but I just come early anyways.
9 minutes.
Terry's a stickler. He's Canadian. He's a stickler for time. He's.
I thought it's kind of like you just kind of go and wherever we go, we go.
Yeah, I just come here early when my show is done.
I mean, try to give everybody like 10, 15 minutes of just whatever. And then, plug whatever package you guys are on. What's great is you guys both handicap baseball. You get some cappers that just don't do one or the other. Like Terry's not good. Terry, what's your playing college basketball today?
Nothing.
The team that scores the most points is going to win.
But see,
I had a free bet that I put on Florida Atlantic money line.
I
didn't put it on the spread. No, I put it on the money line.
You were right there. That's a tough loss. The guy hits a shot at the buzzer.
Loss. Yeah, it was heartbreaking.
And there's no shame in passing in things there. Let me tell you, like I joke like NBA no betting allowed regular season. I mean, I'm 40 and 47 with NBA picks in the video, minus 950. Right. And I come out and say it's not something I love. I try to find a good spot in it. You don't have to. If you're good at one thing, roll it out. That's what I tell Tom. I'm not jumping into soccer or tennis or MMA or WNBA or some kind of women's college. No, I don't know it. I'm not. It's tough enough making money in something you think you know. And I'm good at baseball. You can still have a losing season in baseball because you think you're good at it. It's no shame in it. Don't let the trolls get you like, this guy's out of capper. He doesn't even do the sport good.
Right.
Bro.
No, we just give Terry a hard time about college basketball. But
But he's still good to the site. Terry, we've been on about a year now.
September. It'll be a year in September.
All right.
This is my first baseball season. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So
first from the beginning. Yeah.
You don't have to run out and do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I dabbled in college sports. I ended up finishing ahead, but I'm not an expert, and I don't want to be giving out picks for something I'm not an expert in. NHL, NFL, MLB, I can easily cap those.
Like you do the videos like here comes an expert. Da, da, da. Listen, I hate being called that because an expert, you think you never lose and you'd be hitting 80%, and that's not the case when it comes to betting games.
Everyone does.
But we all know that's not.
I know, but
everybody that's paying bills with this, that's doing this and paying bills. That's why I tell people if you're doing to making bill, if you're paying your bills with this, you know.
Who pushed the button?
I don't know. Who touches this stuff? This was the best. This could win comment of the day though. The way time works in Canada actually had Terry being late to the stream. Science, folks.
No, incorrect.
Terry takes a lot of crap of us, but I listen. It comes down to college basketball. I don't watch college. Like I said I don't watch women's college basketball, right? But I did see all this. How can you miss it on Twitter? All this talk about the LSU girl from LSU and the girl from I can't think of the other girl, but they're talking all kinds of trash and they're throwing some John Cena. You can't see me, and the girl there was technicals and like pointing to her ring finger.
I heard something. A
lot of trash, but talk back and forth. So I don't know what happened over there. I was hoping somebody in the chat could tell me all kinds of drama, but
I saw somebody. I mean, listen, you lose by 20, you're gonna have crap talk to you if you're talking stuff the whole game.
But there's that.
Oh, I talked about that a little in the show because I'm like, I don't follow that nonsense. Like, for me, WNBA, I used to joke when Alice here, I'm like, it's not something I can. It is not a moneymaker. It's not on TV. Like the NBA bankroll for 20 years, no one goes to the games, and it sounds like I'm bashing women. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
There's just not a lot of fan base.
It's just not. No, I mean, collegiate women's sports is one thing. People go, they cheer it on. Right. Not in the real world. It's time. Hey, let's go out on Tuesday and watch a basketball game. Nobody's going. Nobody's paying.
You go to like your high school or your college. You go support your school. But when it becomes a professional thing, I mean, it's not. And not to mention, like I try to support the WNBA. I tried to take my daughter to a WNBA game. She wanted to go, and tickets were so. I mean, it's probably because we live in Vegas and everything in Vegas is obnoxiously overpriced. But to go to a WNBA game was like $75 a ticket, and I'm like, I'm not paying $75 a ticket for me to go sit there. And I don't know.
You're in competition.
You don't even dunk.
You're in competition versus everything in that city. Whatever they have, a men's team, a college team, whatever sport is rolling, you're fighting to get that. And when did they even play the WNBA? When did they play in the spring, the fall?
They're about to start. Yeah. So,
you're going up against.
I only know because I see it's big on the local news here because we don't have a.
You're going up against baseball, and let's be honest. If it's $75 ticket for that, you can go to a minor league baseball game. $75 for your entire family gets you fed at a minor league baseball game.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I go all the time to the Aviators games. Used to be the Las Vegas 51s. The Aviators games. We go all the time, and I'll take a family of 5, and I can get tickets and a hot dog and a drink for $100 for a family of 5.
Yeah.
So you do the math, and it's like you buy the ticket online, it comes with like a voucher for a hot dog and like a medium soft drink.
Yep.
That's all. Listen, you're 10. That's all you need, folks.
Tim says the WNBA starts in June. That's great. Let's start in June when people are going on vacation. They're going on cruises. They're leaving.
They don't want to conflict with the NBA. That's why. Is the NBA.
Well, nobody's watching it. Let's have our games in July. That's great. People are going to the beach. They're going anywhere but inside to a city basketball. Like, no,
Yeah.
it's not happening.
So I have my first.
I'm getting out
baseball
of here. Go ahead. Do your
All right,
thing,
yeah.
Tara. I'm out of here.
Hold on, real
I'll see you
quick.
in free picks later.
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll see you.
No, I wasn't kicking him out. He could stay and talk with us, but I did. There is, and I do want to give Higgs credit because he kind of stole my thunder. Hunter Brown.
Hunter Brown's legit.
I bet that kid to get his strikeout prop in his first 2 games he started last year. He became a reliever after that.
Mhm.
4.5 strikeouts in his first game. He got 5. 5.5 strikeouts in his second game. He got 6. And that's where I'm going in that game. Hunter Brown over 5.5 strikeouts. I believe it's minus 110.
Okay.
He is a strikeout pitcher, and your Tigers averaging 10 strikeouts per game. It's early, but I think they had 9 something last year, so I don't think that's far off. And I think he can get. I think he pitches well, which means he stays in the game long, and I think he gets 6 strikeouts in this one.
I'm trying to figure out where he went to high school.
I did see that he's from Detroit.
Oh shit! He went to Lakeview High School. Did he really? He really a Husky?
I'm assuming you know where that is.
Oh, that's right up to. That's right, Mike. That's where I'm going in July. Like my St. Clair Shores, Michigan. For those of you that don't know, it's like just north of Detroit, right along the water there, right across from our friend Turnsey in Windsor there, right across the road there. So he's from the east side. He's a St. Clair Shores kid. Okay. Shit, my cousins probably went to school with him at some point, but good for him. Good for him. I knew he was from Detroit. I didn't know he went to Wayne State and Lakeview High School. So good. I'm a fan. It makes me even a bigger fan of him. I love the Astros today. I love your Blue Jays today. I love the Minnesota Twins. What else do you like? What do you like in let's talk hockey real quick because there's only 3 NHL games.
Sure. I'm going to bring up this comment because hey, Tate's being nice to me. A Chicago fan is being nice to a Minnesota fan. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of strikeout props and stuff later on in the season. I am pulling the trigger on this one today. I haven't yet, but I love my strikeout props. But I want to wait to make sure these pitchers are pitching the right amount of innings.
Right.
Like early on in the season, there can be, so I'm very light in props, but later on in the season, especially once hockey's gone,
right,
I'll be having a ton of player props.
More in there. Yeah.
Player props, I'll have lots of them.
Okay.
Today in NHL, this going forward with NHL, I'm going to be low volume. Low volume. Some teams care and some teams don't, and it seems to fluctuate. One night they care, one night they don't. So
yeah,
I'm not going to get involved with. We have lots of things to bet on now. I'm going to be very selective with my hockey plays, and I don't have any plays up on the site today.
Okay.
In the NHL, because obviously I have baseball plays up there. But when it comes to the NHL, Vegas and Minnesota, obviously these teams just faced each other a couple on Saturday. Vegas has beat Minnesota now 5-1 and 4-1 this year in both meetings. They've taken it to the Wild. Marc-Andre Fleury was a net for both meetings. He played with Vegas when he went to Vegas. His first game was Chicago. He had a great game. He won 2-1. But since then, since joining Minnesota, a team who used to play very well against Vegas, he has struggled in his last 2 starts. But it will not be him. It will be Philip Gustafsson, the Gus Bus, as he's called, in net for the Wild today. I think you're muted, Lenny. Or I didn't hear you.
Oh, I know. I just said the Gus Bus.
Yeah, the Gus Bus. That's what he's called. And he will get his shot at Vegas in this game. He's been consistent basically all year long. He's just completely exceeded all expectations for him.
I have. Is that you?
I think, yeah, something froze. My internet connection maybe, but
Oh, it was you. Okay, I didn't know if it was you or me because it's really windy here in
yeah, I
Vegas
don't know.
today.
It could
So
be either of us.
I'm like,
But
it could have been me, could have been you. But I
yeah, so
have,
auto traded for Cam Talbot.
yeah,
Minnesota got Philip Gustafson. Everybody was like, "What is that?"
right,
And Gustafson has been amazing all year long. The issue for me is Wilder minus 130, minus 135.
yeah,
And I don't want to lay that price against Vegas
yeah.
with the Wild. If you're looking at a parlay, then I think that's a little bit more realistic. I think the Wild do win this game. I think Gustafson helps them win this game. Matt Boldy, anytime goal. He's had 2 hat tricks, both at home. He's
Right.
plus 195 to score tonight. He's a good look. Johansson to get a point, minus 120, plays with Boldy. But I'm not pulling the trigger on the Wild money line as of yet. That could change as
So
the day goes on. But I think they get the job done here against Vegas.
I got
They
a little,
need this win
yeah, they
to
do.
help win the
I
division.
got a little goofy with NHL today. I took all 3 games. I half unit on the draw on all 3 of them. I think the cheapest was like plus 320 and the most was like plus 4 something. But I just bet all 3 on the draws. I really just need one of them to hit for me to be cashable or positive. But I like that Wild and Knights game. I hate to say it. I just like the over. It's all I like at 6. And because I think we get to 6. I want to watch that game because I think it's going to be a preview of playoff type potential game. And the other ones, I mean, I like the under in the Stars Preds game, but on today's NHL looks a little like, nothing really screamed out. So I got to address some of these comments in here because Tim Merle, he's about to get banned for life. Michigan is not basically Canada. Canada is basically Michigan. Let's be clear. And maybe if the Earth was flat, and then we're getting wild money line. Wait, Tate, are you a Globe? Tate's a Glober. What? Terry isn't on Minnesota. I mean, we pick our poison. Actually, I think outside of the box, and I believe it's a diamond. So
It's a price. It's a price play for me. Is why I'm not on Minnesota.
And it makes
And
sense.
yeah, you don't have to bet your favorite team every game, Nick.
Yeah,
And
Nick.
we're not talking about the New York Mets here. Okay. No, I throw shade. I throw shade at him.
I bet you he's bet the Mets every game.
Yeah,
I bet you he's.
I can't talk about betting favorite teams, so
Yeah,
I won't get into. I won't go down that road because.
Yeah. I'm trying to spark life in the Tigers, and I've bet against them every game. So far, I get it. It's been 3 games against Tampa, and I will continue. Like today, I'm on the Astros run line, and then tomorrow I'll probably be on the Thursday when they play Boston at home. It'll be their home opener. I'll be on the Tigers for the home opener. That's it. The rest of the year, I'm telling you. But it's ugly. Let's talk about MLB real quick though. What do you got going on in the MLB?
So light and volume today. I have 3 picks up on the site. I have that player prop that I gave out. And that's mostly it. There is one game I'm looking at adding. And that's the White Sox. The White Sox have won 11 of the last 13 meetings between themselves and San Francisco. I think there's a pitching advantage with Michael Kopech. And I'm very tempted to add the White Sox.
I don't hate
the play that I've kind of been looking at all morning and kind of
I don't hate the White Sox being at home. Their home opener too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, their home opener. I don't know. I don't. I'm a little iffy on it. I leaned it, that's for sure. I do like your Blue Jays today over the Royals.
Yeah, that is one of my plays up on the site, but it's okay. I can give one or 2 out. But the over, I'm on the over in that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to see a very big bounce back here from both Kikuchi and from Jose Barrios. I posted yesterday on Twitter that the Chris Bassett signing will be the worst signing in Toronto Blue Jays history. Maybe I was trying to reverse jinx, which worked for a few innings at least. But I'm very not happy. I'm very not happy. I'm not very happy with that signing. I don't
Very
like
not
it.
happy.
Yeah, I don't like what I've seen from Bassett in the spring training. Definitely don't like what I saw yesterday. But I do think Jose Barrios and Kikuchi bounce back. But I'm still going to take the over because he has a 4 point something ERA against Kansas City. Kansas City is not a very good team. The Jays money line is really tempting, obviously at minus 115. If you look at what Jays money line is tomorrow, last time I checked, it was minus 190.
Oh.
And they'll have Kikuchi on the mound. The difference is that Singer's pitching for Kansas City today, and Bubic is pitching tomorrow. So there's a huge pitching advantage or a huge difference between those two. But I think even with Brady Singer, who was really good last year, and even with a bounce back Barrios, I think it goes over still.
See, okay, so to this, it does look a little fishy, but I didn't think it looked that fishy. It's like fish and chips, not sushi fishy. For those that know, it's not that. It's Singer is good enough that he could pitch, but Kansas City's that bad that once they get to the bullpen in Kansas City, I just think Toronto does enough to win today. I think
Toronto's coming off. Hey, not to be sorry. Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
I think the Blue Jays do enough. I know I just said Kansas City does enough.
No, not you, Tim.
Oh yeah, Tim.
Because he's saying sorry, Terry, line is too short. He likes Kansas City. Toronto run line tomorrow.
So don't hate
Nick's
that.
Nick's fading Jose Barrios on the road, which I can totally understand last year. And Barrios got lit up in his first game of the year last year. But for some reason,
but I still think Toronto gets it done full game.
For some reason, even though Jose Barrios was bad most of last year, the Jays won games with when he played.
Yeah.
For some reason, their offense found another edge. And I think getting embarrassed last game, I think Singer, he can come out here and pitch as well as he wants, but I don't think it's going to be enough to stop the Jays, is what I'm saying. I think they're going to come out pissed, but I think Kansas City is going to get runs too. So I'm taking the over 8 because I think the 8 is a little bit too low of a number here. I know Kansas City doesn't score a whole lot, but Barrios isn't going to be perfect. And if he is, well, then I'll take it. But I think play is the over.
I'd take 7.5. I'd take over 7.5, but I won't take over 8 in this game because I think I think this somehow lands right at 8. But that's pretty much all. I don't have a whole lot. Like I said, I dabbled in the NHL today, and I got a few MLB plays, but not a whole lot. Tell them what you got going on over at picksandparlays.net, though, before we bounce on out of here.
Yeah, so I have a play up in the New York Mets game, which is going to start soon. That is a single play up in the site, and then I have a 3-pack of baseball plays for later on. Low volume today. Going to be a little bit of low volume, I think, the next week or so. But of course, that could change, and that could change. I'm not saying it's set in stone, but I'm going to try to go a little bit lower volume. We'll see.
Well, yeah, we'll see. I love how you said that. We'll see.
I don't want to say, I'm going low volume. I end up having 12
I don't
plays
know. Tomorrow I might wake up like everything.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be a little bit more selective.
That's fair. Guys, don't forget when you're over at picksandparlays.net, you're looking for Terry Edelman, Sean Higgs, any of our other premium handicappers, use this promo code MADNESS. Save yourself 20% off the entire site. One day that promo code, I think, is going to change for baseball, and it'll probably be like double or home run, something like that. Or I don't want to be MLB because then it'll be MLB for 6 months. But if Nick Earl's listening, we'd like to change the promo code. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Maybe we can do a poll or something. Nothing wrong with volume.
Nick Earl makes the decisions in that.
I don't know if he makes. I don't want to say he makes the decisions because then his head will go. But I know he has the power to change it.
That's a good.
I know he has the power to change it. And then I've come along this philosophy that I'm not asking what to do for Craig with Craig Trapp. I'm just doing it, and then I'm just telling Craig that what I did, and then he either says, "Okay, that's bad," or "Good job, keep doing it." Promo code's not. No, it's not. It's not. I'm not even putting that up. Promo code currently right now is Madness. Save yourself 20% off the entire website. Don't listen to Tim or Nick Earl when they tell you the promo code is Mets. It's Madness right now. Check that out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. As always, you'll never miss any of our free content over at Picks and Parlays YouTube page. If you're looking to join the contest, the weekly contest starts today. Starts today. Got to tell you guys. Starts only on the Facebook page. It's scrolling at the bottom. You go to facebook.com/groups/Picks and Parlays contest. Find us over there. It's the former Morningwood page. If you're already a member of that, you're already a member of this. The weekly group contest thread is up there. Join that. Read the rules. They have changed. The weekly contest, $100 t-shirt. Roll it. Like, subscribe, do all that. Don't forget to download the new Picks and Parlay app. It's available on all the parlays. You get all kinds of good stuff over there. I'm out of breath now. Promo code Tigers suck. I'm okay with that because they do. Our goal this year.
I think the double or home run or something like that is a little bit better of a code. But quickly before we go, this comment here. Josh Vitale's Padres money line.
Yeah.
That's a game I'm really torn on. I think there's a pitching advantage with Arizona in the first 5. And I think Padres are big of a favorite in this one, I believe, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Minus 140-ish.
Minus 136, yeah. So I think this could be, if you want to take Padres money line, I think you want to do it live. Because I think Arizona will get the lead in the first 5. And then you can get Padres money line at potentially a plus price or a much more appealing price. So that's where I'd probably go if I was betting that game. And I'd want to see how the first 5 goes because Weathers hasn't really been very, very good in his career. But Padres 9-2 in the last 11 meetings in San Diego. So they should win.
I like Arizona first 5 there, but I don't hate Padres whole game.
Yeah. So you could either bet that, which I think you can do, a couple books, where you can take a team first 5 and then the other team to win the full game. And that's a big plus price, obviously. But
Padres are like the Flames in the NHL, overvalued.
So far, yes.
I'd say that's I think that's going to be a pretty accurate statement all year, to be honest with you. I think that's going to be pretty accurate. I agree. You just see similarities there. I worry my Lions are going to be overvalued when it comes to the NFL this season because everybody's on the Lions train now. Let's see.
Lions will finish second in the division.
We'll talk.
They'll be above Jordan Love and the Packers.
How many times has Jordan Love and the Packers beat the Lions? Hold on. I'm on that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very many times. But yeah, 0. Yes. No, I think Lions will finish above the Packers, but Vikings are going to win the division still.
I will give you
people
this.
are really down on the Vikings what they've done in the offseason.
We'll split the year. I win one, you win one. I'll split the year with you, but you don't. I sweep everybody else in the division. Bears, Packers, I sweep both of them. I finished the division 5-1.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll argue football in 6 months. Till then, go Tigers. Everybody's on the Astros. Go Tigers. No, I'm just kidding. I'm on the Astros. That's going to do it for us. Download the new app, Pick Some Parlays, new app. Just type in Pick Some Parlays, available on all your platforms. Do all that. Lex, sup, we're out.
Oops.
Tim was dropped on his head. Oh,
oops. I thought that was oops. That's
Nick.
totally my mistake. I thought that was going to be with my name, not the Picks and Parlays name.
Watch out for the Chicago Bears this year. I'm not worried about the Bears. Here's why. Let me just tell you, the Bears are just so they're just dysfunctional. That's all.
They're going to be better, but they're not making noise.
I don't think so.
In the division or anything.
I don't think they deserve to be a favorite either. I don't think so. But I'll tell you what, their defense is going to go from like worst to first, like type situation. Not where they're going to have a top 5 defense in the league this year. I said that in April. I said that. Mark my words. All right, everybody. That's going to be the Bet Room Repeat Show for Monday on Detroit Landing Picks and Parlays. Terry Edelman. Free picks all the time. Content. What channel? Let's Go Wild Picks.
Getting Wild with Terry and Friends still.
Getting Wild with Terry and Friends.
It's only me on the shows now, but my friends are in the chat, and everyone usually gives out picks. So lots of free picks from me and from the chat.
San Diego State outright tonight. I'll take San Diego State, or I'll take UConn over 69.5 points. That's all I got for tonight. Good luck, everybody out there, unless you're against us. Peace out.